Now coming back to the point of causality, the three terms are stated there of causal system or non-causal system, but I will give you an example and also a simple definition of it to understand it clearly. Okay, so just looking forward to it. Okay, I would say if a system depends on its present or past values are known as causal systems. And also, if a system depends on its future value, it's known as non-causal system. Now I have edited the two parts and also mark it to have a better understanding of system of causal and non-causal system. How do you calculate it? Now coming back to our lecture, it's very much easy. Just think of it. I have write an equation yt is equal to xt minus 0.25 x t minus 1. As you can see here, is the system is causal or non-causal? First of all, my dear students, I have wrote here that if a system depends on its present or past values, this is the present value and this is the past value, because there is time delay is here, t minus 1, t minus 2, t minus 3, t minus 5, anything. Forget about the what that is coefficient, what that is multiplies. Just think about in the bracket. In the bracket, what is given here? If yt is equal to xt, that means the present value. Same, no changes. T minus 1, that means it has a change. That means it has past values. If it has past values, so it is a causal system, present and past value. If a system that has present and past value is causal system. Okay, now just think about that. If I just give it t plus 1, that means future value, it is definitely a non-causal system. In any other mathematics, in any other system, if it has future value, it is a non-causal system. But a causal system has no future values. The causal system has no future. A causal system has no future. So only you have to understand the system that depends on its future value is known as non-causal system at any cost. You can write that like this, yt equal to xt plus 1, that is a future value. Okay, that is non-causal. If it's that is non-causal NC. Okay, and if it is yt, any kind of past value and future value, it is future value, that is causal C. That is present value, so it is C. Okay, if it is past value t minus 2, that is also causal. So a causal value should have, so a causal system should have present and past, present or past, that is the thing. It should have both inside or present or past, present or past. If there is present or past, unconditionally it will be a causal system. Okay, if there is no present or past, that is non-causal system. Here is an example. You can see here whether the system is causal or non-causal. Two systems. Okay, the solution is there. If xn, it is present value, it is past value, so it is causal. There is a future value here in the second system. Okay, future value, so the system is non-causal. This type of thing that you have to calculate it and make it understand that how. That's the thing of causal and non-causal system, or system with causality. Another thing is that if the system has a memory, so that is also a causal system. Okay, so system at memory need not always be that as memory, that is a causal system. Okay, the previous value is there. Okay, now invertibility. What is invertibility? Do you know the thing of inverse? Inverse Fourier system, inverse Laplace, inverse of something. That is the thing. The inverse of a system is another system, H inverse, system inverse, such as the combined effect of H cascaded with the system of H inverse, where the input and output are equal. A system is said to be invertible if it has a corresponding inverse system, its inverse exists. Okay. Just look at it. Yt is equal to sin t. Is a sine has an inverse? Do sine has an inverse? Of course. Sine inverse is also an operator, so it is also inverse signal to plus the system has invertibility. Okay, that inverse exists. Okay, another system. This system, if it has an inverse, if it is can be invertible, yes, of course. If you find out the inverse function of it, so did you get it is inverse or invertible or non-invertible? You have to first calculate if it has inverse function or not. Okay, then you can it can be invertible, otherwise it can't be invertible. Okay, now we will go through to the examples to understand this. The system is invertible if its input x can always be uniquely determined from its output y. So that a system, if we put the value in x, we get y, but if we put the value in y, we also get x. How that can be? Okay, sine 30 degree, you get half. Is it right or wrong? It is right. If you took sine inverse